moms, welcome to this episode where we are going to go through 5 businesses that you can start completely for free. All you need is an internet connection and just some courage, I guess. Anyone can start this. If you've got an internet connection, you can literally start right now. As soon as this video is done, you can pick one of the 5 and do them. Number 3 is one that we all need to be thinking about seriously, considering where the world is going right now. Gosh. And number 5 is a money printer if you do it just right. So let's get started. First business, I will never leave this off the list. I don't, maybe never is a bit too much, but this one is such an easy barrier to entry. Like, it's so easy to just get started with this one, and it is Yaga. You need to just take stuff that you already have lying around your house. This could be your kids' old things, this could be your old clothes, it could be appliances, it can be perfumes, it can be whatever you've got that you just like, I don't need this anymore. It's still in good condition, and so I'm going to list it on my store. I have got a video right up here somewhere. I'll put it up. I've got a video where you can go and learn how to register, how to list your product in a way that will get you found. Yeah, so Yaga is number 1 for sure, and I find it very hard to have it not make any list because what do you mean? It is such easy online money. You don't have to do anything. Just take photos of what you already have and put it on Yaga. The second business you can start right now without putting any money down is a post-sale customer service agency. Okay, so this is pretty much where you can pick a niche. I usually think around maybe 5 businesses in the same niche. So let's say you go with skincare and you are going to look after the people who buy from those skincare businesses. So you're going to be getting testimonials for those businesses, because the more people who talk about, oh my gosh, this was such a great product, all of that stuff, and all of those things go onto these businesses' social pages, their websites, of real testimonials that you have helped get because you go and you check up on how the product is treating the person who bought, because business people don't have time to follow up with everybody, right? If anything, they get their testimonials if someone is so impressed and that person just decides to write. But sometimes your customers need a little bit of prompting, and customers need that after sale care, that informs whether they will come back or not. And if they've forgotten about you, then when you reach out, they can come back. If you guys want a video on how I would set this up as this post-sale agency, let me know in the comments and I'll put together a tutorial. This can be set up completely for free, and yeah, I'll do a whole tutorial to show you how to do that if this is a business that you are interested in. And our third business, this is the one that we need to be thinking about a bit more, because the world and groceries. Guys, have you seen the price of groceries? Of like, the basket is getting smaller, but the price is just getting bigger and bigger. Anyway, so if you're a mom with green fingers, I shared this idea, I think it was last year, on my TikTok. I'm going to insert the video now that kind of goes through how to start doing this, how you started, how you got upsells, like how do you make more from just that one business and have multiple streams of income. So I'm going to insert that video here. Watch that, take notes. If you've got green fingers, let it be your thing, okay? It's Friday and it's time for another business idea. This one, we're going to talk about what it is, how to get started, or how I would get started, and how to create, what kind of upsells to create to increase your bottom line. A lot of us want to eat healthy. A lot of us do not trust the source of our food anymore because, wow, if you have been on social media, you have seen how some food is imitated. The other day, I saw that they were creating fake cashew nuts. Have you ever in your life? Anyway, we want to eat better. The price of food is a story, and we're ready. We're like, fine, I want to grow my own food. But here's the little thing. Some of us don't even know how to start a veggie garden. I think the last time I started a veggie garden, I just threw things on the patch of, and then they grew, but like, it was a hot mess of a garden. It was a mess. So we need someone who can teach the situation, right? So this is where you come in. You would offer services to come and help start a veggie garden for someone, like just a whole starter kit, a garden starter kit, veggie garden starter kit. You start the garden for me, you leave me with instructions on how to look after it, and Bob's my uncle. Now I can grow my own food and eat from my own garden and all the pleasures that come with that by creating my own veggie garden. Let's say I already have one. I would still find a little patch somewhere else in my garden if I've got space, or however, whatever way that you're making these places to grow food, because some people use tires on rooftops, whatever, girl. Start your own veggie garden from like scratch and then film the process. We must be seeing you film starting, like tending the soil, all of those things. We see as the stuff is growing, you show us actually enjoying the produce, you show us sharing it with your neighbors. You could even go as far as selling the produce that's maybe if you've got extra. All of the things, you show us this. This is your content. And as you're going through this journey, right, and you get inquiries and all that stuff, take us on those journeys too. So when you find your first client or when your first client finds you, take us on that journey. Make sure you clear it with them that you can record their backyard or whatever the case is. Obviously, make sure you clear it, record that, and just keep recording, showing us, filming, because the more you film and all that stuff, the more people see you. You know how it works. And then now it's time for the upsells. What else can you do with this business that can improve your bottom line? Upsells could be definitely save the seeds from your first round of produce and save them going forward, right? Dry them, brand them, and sell these seeds to your potential clients. That's upsell number one, where you actually create your own brand of seeds. You just brand God's seeds. And you sell those. You even use those for when you are going to start someone's garden. So that's upsell number one. Upsell number two would be to offer to upkeep the garden. This I would leave for when I have grown, where I've got a lot more clients and I am able to employ other people, because that way I could figure out how many clients do I have in this one area and who can I hire to upkeep those gardens, go into those veggie gardens once or twice a month. Well, I don't know. Would you need to go go in weekly or every 2 weeks, whatever the case is, right? Another upsell would be creating digital content, because why must we leave money on the table? So you're going to create a course around how to look after a particular vegetable or how to look after a group of veggies, where you give all the tips and tricks and how to get a thriving. Make sure it's not long and tedious. It really just needs to answer the questions that people are looking for around growing a veggie garden. Yeah, so that's another upsell. So that's 3 upsells. That's 3 solid upsells. And the best part is that it's upsells you use within your business. You can use to improve your initial offer of just coming in. Your instruction booklet or whatever could also be a video. You get what I'm saying? In fact, your instruction booklet could be turned into a video that becomes your digital product, and on and on. You've got little streams of income within the business of getting other people's veggie gardens started. So that is all I have for you. Before we go on, I just wanted to announce the winner for the one-on-one business consultation. So if you would like to stand a chance to win a one-on-one where we spend about 40 minutes to an hour chatting about what your business is, whether you've got a business or what you're thinking of starting, and you want some insight, you want some input in starting your business, then you need to be subscribed. You need to comment on any of the videos that you can see on my channel, and I will be announcing the winner for June. So we are now on the lookout for July, for the July winner, but I will be announcing June next week, and then after that we're looking for July. So if you are subscribed and you comment, I could be chatting to you very, very soon. And in the number 4 spot, you could start a mom influencer agency. That is pretty much self-explanatory. But again, if you want me to create a video on how you'd set this up, let me know in the comments. But essentially is you get moms who already use certain brands to send you 30 seconds to 60-second video clips of the products that they already use. You put those together, you pitch those to those specific brands, right? Brands are waking up to the idea that people prefer UGC than ads, because we are just fatigued on the ads space. Even with UGC, people want natural kind of content, not this, oh my God, you know what I mean? Just a quick shameless plug. If you are looking to build, but you want to build within a community, any of these businesses that have been mentioned, we will be building and can help you build them in the Mom Shift. The Mom Shift is a community of moms who are building meaningful businesses that fit into their lives instead of being stretched in a gazillion directions. We meet once a week for about an hour, and we tackle everything online business. We help you through your struggles, the internal ones, the business ones, the parenting ones. It's a fun vibe. We start in August. The next group is going to start in August. For the month of July, if you get in, then your subscription will be 99 Rand for the month of, for the rest of the year. So every month you'll only pay 99 Rand if you start your subscription in July. So if you'd like to build with a community, check out the Mom Shift and I'll see you there. Number 5 is to sell digital products. Don't you roll your eyes at me. Look, digital products can either be really, really lucrative or they can just sit there. They usually just sit there if you are someone who is creating stuff that you think is trending, but you've got no skill set in, you've got no understanding on how to sell it. You go on, you listen to people who are telling you to go onto ChatGPT and create a digital product. But the thing is, guys, chat is not always accurate, and you need to know when it's not being accurate, so you can tweak and whatever and make something your own, right? So selling digital products has to be within something that's in your skill set. And this does not mean it has to be a skill set you got at a university or a college or anything like that. It could be from lived experience. So if you are a mom who knows how to save money on groceries or just household stuff, because you are just a G in that way, you are saving thousands and thousands, you can tell us how to shop without us being dizzy, right? You can give us a step by step. This is how you shop in order to save money. All of those things. That is skill. Not everyone's got that. And because it comes easy to you, you're just like, yeah, who would pay for this? People would buy a document that explains how to shop in a way that saves you thousands, because if you're saving me money, that means I can put my money somewhere else. So that can be a digital product in that way. This could be an audio, it could be a video that you put behind a paywall, it could be a document, 1 or 2 pages, it could be audio, whatever you want, right? And you put it behind a paywall and we buy it. How many people are going to buy it? You will never know. And that is how you can just make passive income, because you create it once and you just spend your time letting people know that it exists. That's all we've got. 5 businesses. So 5 businesses. So let me know in the comments if you're going to try any of the businesses that were mentioned in this post. And if you need any more clarification on any of the businesses mentioned, again, let me know in the comments. If you've got a mom who you know is looking for something and they want to build with people, let them know about the Mom Shift. Let them know about this channel, because the more moms we can get to free themselves from the hustle and bustle of the 9 to 5 and just have the freedom of raising their kids without stressing about everything else in this world, the better. Because when we have solid, healed, regulated mothers, we are able to have solid, healed, regulated, thriving children. And that builds a beautiful, beautiful society. This is what I'm living for, okay? I hope you found all of this helpful. And until next time, I wish you the courage to live the life of your dreams. Bye, mamas.